was reading autobiography of a yogi years and years ago when I first heard about Babaji through the Flower of Life and Rebirthing. And I'm reading the story of Yogananda meeting Babaji. And part of the story is that Yogananda did not recognize who he was speaking to until Babaji left. And sometime after Babaji left, he removed the mask he had placed in Yogananda's mind. Because if Yogananda had known that he was speaking to Babaji, he would not have heard what Babaji had to say. He would have been, on his knees and bowing and repeating mantras or who knows what. But yeah, I assume that's why Babaji likes to mask his appearance to people so that we actually listen to what he has to say. But I'm reading this and I'm thinking, wow, that must be really weird to have part of your mind just masked off. I wonder what that's like. And then I hear a dog out my window. Oh, German Shepherd. And I hear another dog. Oh, Chihuahua. So I start counting dogs outside my window. And my bedroom is, it's above the kitchen in this house, and I've got windows on 3 sides. So I start hearing, a third dog, fourth dog. Pretty soon, I have dogs completely surrounding my bedroom. 15 dogs. Not only do I hear 15 dogs, but I hear 15 distinct barks, 15 distinct dog breeds, and I know where they're standing, and they're all facing my bedroom, and they're all barking. And in my mind, I can see all this. I know exactly which bark belongs to who and what's going on. And this goes on for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. And then all of a sudden, I just suddenly realized that there's no dogs in my neighborhood. And as soon as I realized that there was no dogs in my neighborhood, all of the barking stopped. And it was like night, day. And I suddenly realized that is what it's like to have Babaji mask awareness. So he showed up as a pack of dogs and masked from me that he was doing it. And, it was so unusual that if he hadn't masked it, I would have known that something really strange was going on. Because, 1, there's no dogs in my neighborhood. 2, I don't know anything about dogs, really. I don't know 15 different breeds. I've only met 3 or 4 dogs in my life. And a German Shepherd bit me on the ass when I was a kid, so I generally just don't like them. 3, my imagination, I could see exactly where they were. And I generally don't use my imagination that way. I mean, it was really detailed. So when the mask was removed, I suddenly felt like I knew, okay, now I know what it's like to have Babaji mask, my awareness. Wow. That was absolutely crazy. And, I don't even know if I could read more of the book. That chapter is maybe halfway through that book. And, so anyway, when that happened, that's when I got my confirmation, like, okay, Babaji, I get it, we're connected, and you're my teacher. And, I've really been using him to take me to teachers that I can meet in the flesh who can teach me good things. Because, Babaji, he'll talk to you through your heart, through your mind. He'll show up in your consciousness in weird ways sometimes. And I have a hard time with that because I start to debate it. Like, well, was it really him? Or was I just imagining it was him because I wanted to see him? So I put my foot down a decade ago or longer and told Baba, if you have a message for me, I want it outside myself. No more of these internal messages. It's confusing. I'm never sure if it's from you or not. So give me the message out here. And I asked him to take me to teachers. So instead of teaching me internally here, he takes me to a teacher, and then I get to learn that way, and then give him some acknowledgement and gratitude. And that's how I find Guru Maya. I mean, quite a few other teachers too, actually. thing about Babaji, if you ask to see him, if you need him, and there's sincerity in your heart, and he feels that you're on a good path, he does show up. He does, and not only like that, but that was the first time he showed up for me, and that was a really good one. Subscribe if you'd like to hear more stories, and there's a little notification bell. If you hit that, of course, you'll be alerted when I post new videos. I am hoping to get at least one up every week. These stories of Babaji for a while yet, anyway. And I've got a lot more teachers and a lot more stories to tell. So I hope you're enjoying these. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them, and I would be happy to respond. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya.